I haven't done this in a while, and today is like super rainy. Don't mind my umbrella. Anyway, I just wanted to say something. Usually, when I press record, I have it all like mapped out. I'm like, okay, today let me talk about sports. Which I've been talking about a lot lately. I'm an avid sports fan. A lot of people don't know that about me, but at least I used to be before I realized that sports is just not what it used to be. But I'm not. This is not about sports, and it's not about all the crazy things going on. It's not going to be about politics, because I really don't want to go there. It's not going to be about religion, because God is real, but you don't have to understand that. I guess I just want to say I have a new outlook on life, and I think it's absolutely amazing. And I think it's freeing sometimes that we have to stop limiting on ourselves and be the people that other people want us to be. And I find that happens to us constantly, especially as women. And lately, I've had a battery in my back by some of the most powerful, beautiful, amazing women that there is. I'm not name dropping because it's not necessary. They know they're amazing. But this is 1 minute with Lyrical, and don't mind my lips. But let me tell you something amazing that happened to me. It's twofold, actually. I'm not trying to get killed by this car that looks like it doesn't know what the fuck it wants to do. Let me get on the other side. So I went to the supermarket yesterday, right? And I bought a whole bunch of groceries. Like, not a whole bunch. It was like $11 worth of groceries. So that was one store. So I came from another store that I spent like $40 worth of stuff. So I had all these bags, and I realized, oh my gosh, I got my umbrella at the other store that I just spent $40 in. So instead of grabbing my grocery bag, I run to the store to get my umbrella, because it was raining so hard. I didn't want to get wet, even though usually I don't care about getting wet, but I just, I wasn't dressed to be wet like I'm not today. But don't mind me. I'm a single woman in America. I can do what I want. So back to the bag thing, and I'm coming upon my property, which I don't like to talk anymore because it's crazy. But I'll be out of here very soon. By the grace of the Almighty, by my birthday, November 4th, I will be in my new apartment, living my new life. Anyway, back to the grocery store bag. So I leave the grocery store bag, and I call this morning, and I'm like, hey, did anybody turn in a grocery store? Let me turn the other way so you can see me. So I'm like, hey, did anybody turn in a bag? So the guy was like, oh, no comprende. And I was like, oh, Lord. And my Spanish is a little rusty. So I was like, my bag might mean something else. And I was just like, you know what? Let me just I don't know what I'm going to do with his ass. So he said, call back at 11:30. So I said, all right, I'll call back at 11:30. So instead of calling back at 11:30, I did have to go back and buy the same exact things that I wanted to buy. Yesterday, I came home thinking I was going to make burgers. I had no meat, among a few other things. I was very upset. I was going to make some stuffed dumplings. I had no freaking tomato sauce. It was just like, I can't make anything that I wanted to make. I ended up making grilled cheese and soup, which was absolutely delicious, and a salad. I had a salad in the afternoon. But anyway, so let me hurry up, because I want to go home. I'm about to cook. And I'm mad hungry. I know I'll be looking hungry, but it's just to be hungry sometimes. Don't mind me. I will show you my shoes. I love these shoes, but you can't see them. Anyway, back to the grocery store bag. So I go in the store, and I'm like, hey, did anybody turn in a grocery store bag yesterday? Because I'm pretty sure I left it here, and if I didn't leave it here, then I must have dropped it in the street, because I be listening to Bodak Yellow. I hope you can hear me too, because I didn't even check to see if my sound was off. I have so many stories. Anywho, so do you know, they asked me that I had the receipt. So I was like, usually I put the receipt in a bag, but because I never got the bag, I never got a chance to. So I did have the receipt. So I gave them the receipt, and they gave me everything from the store that I had yesterday, which was amazing. I absolutely love that store. I'm in love with that store. So rewind back to across the street. So I get change. I bought some stuff, right? It came to $16. So the lady gives me a $2 bill. I'm like, I don't want no $2 bill. I said, if I was gonna keep it for because you don't see it, and I might have one. I was like, I don't want a $2 bill. So I have to wait for your man, whatever his name is, to come and count the money, and then she ends up giving me $3 instead of $2. So I get outside, and I'm like, if I have $5, I have to bring back $1. I just have to. And I know people hate me for this, but I used to be a cashier a long time ago, and I know once you're short, you got to pay out of pocket. And I knew what happened, and I was just like, even though my money's funny, I'm not taking no money from nobody, even if it's only $1. I'm just not like that. So I brought it back, and then before I brought the money back, after I brought the money back, I got all my groceries, and I didn't have to pay anything. So God works in mysterious ways, and God is real. I don't care what you say, but He's real, He's amazing, and He loves you, and He loves me too. This has been a minute. I know I haven't done them in a while, but I'll upload this one. I've done a few, I just haven't uploaded them. Anyway, I'm home, and casa. Pero ahora, I'll talk to you later.